Another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Today I look at Mbuna rock type for that Mbuna aquarium, right? What's the best rock type? Okay, so I shared a video with you a few weeks ago where I shared that I use limestone rock within my Mbuna ponds, right? And one of the reasons why I use limestone rock is because of this very reason. It has little notches, the holes. It allows the Mbuna, whether it be babies and adults, to go into these notches and to hide during the period of chasing, or what you call it now, fighting, right? I also shared in a video after that where I looked at the fact that adding these rock type to your aquarium space can result in your aquarium water having alkalinity issue, meaning like the alkaline ratio within the water actually increases, because alkaline have a lot of calcium in it, calcium carbonate, and if you're not using any means of buffering with that water, you're going to end up with some fish that is not, that doesn't favor the alkaline based water actually having health issues, right? But this stone, these rocks are awesome in actually being in your Mbuna, whether it be aquariums or ponds. Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing with you an alternative. So if you are, let's say, if you're like me and you're living in Jamaica or in the Caribbean, and you want an alternative because you are unaware as to how to actually buffer your water so as to ensure that those Mbuna cichlids remains healthy and there's no additional issues that you want to add, or should I say work that you want to add with your fish keeping experience, something else you can use. Okay, so these are river stones, right? Now river stones are found in Lake Malawi, right? And they are found in Jamaican waters, right? They are much smoother in what call it now, the edges are much smoother in comparison to the limestone that is a lot of you have a lot of sharp edges. So if your Mbuna cichlids do swim aggressively against the edges, they might just pull a scale or two, or might end up get a wound because of the sharp edges which occur, which exists on the stone, on the rock, right? These, however, they, depending on where you get them and how you get them, you might have a few edges that are broken off like this, but at the same time when you look at it, it's not as sharp as, let's say, the limestone edges, right? The thing is that these stones are used heavily in road construction and as a means of dumping up areas that have been sunk. So in a sense, depending on where you're at, you might find getting these stones a little bit difficult. If you do remove them from wherever you see them within the natural space, you might get into legal issues because it's illegal to remove sand and stone from the riverbed without written consent by the governing authorities, right? So I got this stone from I call it now a gravel pit, an area where in which they actually do some work on getting gravel, to build for construction. But these stones were just there. Probably they were too big, or I don't know what happened, but they were there. I took them up and they are in my wife's garden. I'm going to be placing them back now, right? These stones are easily managed within the aquarium. They are a little bit heavier in weight than the limestone, right? And they are much smoother, so therefore they won't what I call it now, they won't cause much damage to the fish if they actually swim against this very smooth guys, right? So you can pack up a few of these within the aquarium, giving space in between so that the fish can swim in between and hide and go all of that. With this, they probably need about 3 or 4 of these, right? And the fish will actually go through the hole after you actually washed off, right? The fish will actually go through the hole. After a while, a few years, you'll find that this stone, it will gradually start to melt, because the limestone is a sedimentary rock, and when exposed to water, it becomes porous. After a while, it breaks down, right? But this is a really good rock to have within an aquarium. It gives a good aesthetic look, and I have been using it for the past 6 years, right? I do water change regularly, and I have been adapting to the whole process of keeping that alkaline, the pH of the water up to par, right? So this video was primarily geared at sharing with you that you have alternative rock that you can use within your space, and as usual, you would not put these rocks on the glass of the aquarium. You would put like probably gravel substrate first, or sand substrate, then gravel, then you put the rock on top of that. The weight of the rock might just break the glass, the substrate glass, so you might end up with problems there. So that's just my advice, right? Probably you might have a different strategy. Right now, there are a lot of companies that are building fake rocks and fake rock work for Mbuna or rock loving fish. To some extent they are much lighter, but it just because you don't have the natural look of the what exists within the wild. This is Raleigh here for another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica, guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Catch you next time. Bye bye.